sung in the traditional a cappella style. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host and Toreador of Tambra, Ken Levine. I'm a singer and vocal coach here on YouTube, and today we are looking at Laboratorium Pieśni and their song Sztoj pa moru, as suggested by one of you dear viewers who commented in the comment section below. Which reminds me, hey, if you're new, why don't you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell? And if you are really new, you could write I subscribed in the comments down below, and I will do my very best to respond to as many people as I possibly can. Now, without further ado, with further ado, I know nothing about Laboratorium Pieśni, other than I think it is a group, a choir of young ladies from Poland. I'm guessing. I just looked down, and they are singing a Belarusian traditional song, Sztoj pa moru, out on the sea. I'm just looking at the description. That's all I'm reading. And yeah, let's have a listen to what one of you has suggested. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So this is obviously a traditional song, a traditional folk song, sung in the traditional a cappella style. Very earthy vibe going on. What's that guy doing there? Is anyone else getting like a strong Witcher vibe here? Or is it just me? So modally, they're in the same key. There's not a lot of harmonic movement. So it's very trance-like and very, ancient feeling. And there is something really interesting that they're doing to create that unique sound that they have. Is this turned up all the way? It seems a little quiet in my headphones. And yeah, let's just listen to a little bit more here, and we can discuss that. They're all just sort of free-form dancing there. So this style of singing has a very unique fingerprint, and part of it is it's like anti-classical. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way at all, because what they're doing is, if you could sort of relate that to classical technique, is they are creating the space within their vocal tract to create spikes in the harmonics that gives it that signature fingerprint, that sort of spread, almost blatant sound. Da da, and it's very wide. It's not a round tone, which in classical singing you don't want at all. You want a nice round tone, a nice with a nice carrying tone, because it's what the music demands, and we can go into that a little bit more. But with this, you have these spikes, harmonic spikes at 1,000. 2,000 and 3,000 hertz, and that gives it its characteristic sound. How do they do that? Well, let's listen to some more. See if we can decipher the mystery here. This is more of a music video to sort of be evocative of the vibe that they're going for, as opposed to So there's this group in Victoria called the Balkan Babes, and I had this idea, this is years ago, of doing like collaboration where I would sing classically and they would do their Balkan, Eastern European style of singing, which is very, very similar, if not identical, to what these ladies are doing. And I never did do it, and I regret it, because I think it would have been a cool collaboration. So how do they make that sound? Really good question. And how would you be able to imitate that sound? And the fundamentals of that are essentially you raise your larynx a little bit more than you would in classical singing, and you collapse, relax, I guess would be the right term, your soft palate. And you direct your vocal energy always through the mouth. Da, 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 za, 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 zi, za. Okay. And you avoid nasal consonants as much as possible. And then you get this sort of unending harmonic distribution of those sounds. It's pretty cool, actually. And I imagine that this might be one of those songs that they would sing, culturally would evolve from field work or working out in the farms, and you want to be able to hear the other person that you're singing to. And so this sound really does carry. It carries in a different way, and because it really has energy spikes at those levels of around 1,000 hertz, 2,000 hertz, 3,000 hertz. And that sound really does have that bleaty quality that does carry across a wide distance. They're so happy. Nicely done, ladies. Well done. Yeah, I kind of dig that. That sort of repetitive trance-like quality of these ancient traditions that you see when you sort of study world music. And I'm not an expert. And if there are any world music experts out there that want to illuminate us more on the style that these ladies are leaning on, and I do dig that particular vocal manipulation, being able to play with the colors of the voice. I don't know that I would necessarily go to a full concert if this was like on the menu. I do dig it in small doses, and it's really cool to sort of, when you start to understand how it is that they're making those sounds, that and it's done with intention, that you really can sort of I don't know, nerd out on it a little bit more. So, all right. I hope you learned something. I know I learned something. Laboratorium Pieśni has some CDs available. I will be sure that I link to their website, or rather their YouTube channel, and you can check out more of their stuff. And if you are a singer and you want to uncover I don't know, the harmonic dissonance that you can create within your voice, and understanding a little bit more about how to manipulate and make more colors with your voice, I strongly recommend you reach out to a vocal coach. That's why we're here. There might be someone living in your area. That is the best way to learn, one-on-one with a vocal coach. It takes time to build up that relationship. But if there isn't one in your area available, but fortunately for you, there are many of us out here on YouTube land. You don't have to work with me. But if you want to work with me, I'll be sure to leave a link in that description down below. And also, hey, send me your comments. Let me know what you think. Maybe you have an idea for that would make a great reaction video. You can leave that down below as well. And as always, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the great stuff we produce here every week on the channel. Thank you so much for watching, if you've made it to the end of this video, and we will see you next time.